Halio Dalio DND Family. This is your one and only person that answers to not one, not two, but three names. And those are Davina, and Nancy. Woo! Give it up for her. That's me. Yeah. Whichever one you call me, I'll answer, okay? I hope we're all doing fine. I'm doing good. I'm here. I'm living. I'm alive. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. All right. So I checked the comments under my last video and I saw where y'all were commenting on my accent. Well, I never actually considered myself having an accent. So we're gonna get into why I have an accent, why y'all hear me talking and saying that, oh, I have an accent. And I think it's merely because of the work I did, my first job that I did. So let's get into that. So firstly, I was a call center agent. Those days I enjoyed, kinda, somewhat. Yes, I was a call center agent, so I'm just gonna give y'all a rundown of my call center experience. Okay? Searching for the job. So I left high school, went to practical nursing school. I live in Maypen and I was searching for jobs. I wasn't getting any. Even sent applications to wholesale just to show you how bad it was trying to get a job in Maypen. I got a doctor's office call because I did send out some applications to doctor's offices because I did do practical nursing. I applied to the hospital as well, but I didn't get any call. Anyhow, I went to the interview for the doctor office. He said that he's not hiring, but he just want to find out as to why I'm not in college and so forth. I'm like, what the man? In my head, I said, what is a man? You make me waste my time, eh? Why you make me waste fear, dressed up on all these things, beat up on all these things and come and I come to me say you don't have no work for give you just one why me no their college? Yeah, give me money for go college. We should ask him that. But anyhow, I do appreciate the words of encouragement that he gave and so forth. And anyway, I sent an application to a gas station and they called me to do an interview. So I went, did the interview. My friend, one of my best friends, were working at the call center, and I was telling her that I need a job, and she was like, you could get a job at my place. You could apply and do an interview and see if you'd get through. So I sent my application to the HR. Then I went to do the interview for the gas station, and I got through and everything, and they're saying that, okay, we're gonna employ you to work as a cashier. Like, okay, no problem. When I was going home on the bus, I got a call. And it was from the call center. They were like, can you come in for an interview tomorrow? Well, I'm like, yes, no problem. Of course I can, because listen, I'm still seeking because I know that working at the call center would have paid me more than what I would have made as a cashier at the gas station. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna still shoot my shot, you know. Anyways, I went the next day at the location, and when I was there, let me tell you, it was a long wait. I tell you some wait. But then from morning, you know, and about like, what time them come call me? But like 12, 1 o'clock, them come call me, right? Call me now, I go inside, talk to the recruiter. Recruiter says she's gonna make me do 3 tests. A typing test, a customer service test, and also I think a talking test like, anyway, she went and she put me on the system and I did my typing test, the talking test. The talking test is like them tell you something and you say it back, or you just read, then give something on the computer and you just read it back and them just listen to you. Anyways, I did the customer service test and everything. Then I went back into the recruiter. She got my results and everything, and she said that you failed the typing test. Like, you should have typed, like, so for instance, we should type like 25 or 40 words. I don't remember exactly how much word we type in a minute, but I missed the target about 3. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna give you a chance again, but you have to pass it. So 1 year. I'm like, okay. She did interview me a bit before she told me to fail the typing. Whatever, I remember. Girl is not a computer girl. Girl never won a laptop. One time girl I do our SBA for high school, girl I ping pang pan the keyboard like I don't know what the keyboard. Anyways, I'll know I still know after working at the call center. I went back in and I did the typing and I did pass. So she said, alright, tomorrow you need to come back and do the interview for the account because you have to do 2 interviews. For my workplace, I don't know about anybody else, but for my workplace, we had to do 2 interviews. We had to do one for the company, and then you have to do one for the account. She said me to come back about 12, 1 o'clock. So I came back about 12, and they brought me down to the place about like 1 or so. And I got through about 3, 4. I went in and I spoke with the manager for the account. It was like, relax back. I must say, you have a work before me? Said no, but you know, me I look the work experience, and me also I look for something we can give me money if me can see if we go pursue my career, because I'm a goal-driven person, and I always just want to pursue my career, because I just want day or so and just not living on my purpose, so I think I'm supposed to live in it. You know what I'm saying? Get the word now. Glad and everything now, you know. Go back home, and I started training September 13th, 2018. Training at New Kingston for 2 weeks. This is where the accent change come in, you know. They taught us about empathy, because it was a insurance customer service, right? Their main job for the first 2 weeks was to have us learn how to speak in standard English and speak with an accent. They call it accent neutralization. So let me tell you about my first experience talking at a place they know. So the man called me, the person we are training me, you know. Anyway, the man called me, you know, girl a country. Girl a country. Girl come from country, you know. Anyways, now I go and the man told me for read what I have. I don't remember what exactly I read. But when I read it, everybody, let me say, everybody laugh. I mean, I'm telling, like a first day you one country girl talking in English. Everybody laugh, you know, because my country accent was so thick over the words, like I could have tell say, I come from country. Brother, them laugh after me, you know. But that never stopped me anyway. I did feel away until like I just start make fun of myself, because that's what I do when I feel a certain type of people laugh. So every time the man call me, I always laugh with everybody. Till they had us do an accent neutralization test where they gave us a paragraph. We had to read. I was that you have to talk in a standard English and you have to talk with a neutralized tone. You have to, them teach us about intonation. So them teach you how to basically gain an American accent, so that the person that you're talking to on the phone or will talk to on the phone will not have a hard time to understand you. Okay? Me have a hard time for neutralizing my country accent or for neutralizing my Jamaican accent. A very, very hard time. I'm telling you, everybody laugh after me. Every single body. Even if would go with evening time or meet up with a man in time to go to the place, laugh after me. I was that girl that did not know how to neutralize her accent, or did not know how to speak in standard English, or know how to speak fluent standard English. So anyways, now I still bustle through and I go through. Me I said, this can make me feel, this can make them fire me. This can make them fire me. Anyway, the 2 weeks up, them claims me pass the accent neutralization test. Clap the girl. Clap the girl. Anyways, them claims me pass the accent neutralization test. Me say okay. So they're moving now back to the place where the account is. That is where I went to do my interview, my second interview. So I went back now, we start to learn the product. The product is basically what the persons on the phone will call about. So they'll call about like their benefits. You know, if you have insurance, I don't know if or who has insurance, but if you have insurance, you should know. So like if you have your health card, you go to the doctor office, them swipe it, they might tell us, oh, you have $200 to pay. That is basically a co-insurance. So that is the insurance company paying a part of your doctor's office visit amount of money or so. You know what I'm saying? So them might teach about the product, they might teach about benefits, co-insurance, deductible, co-pay and all them. Somebody they might teach about it. Girl a go on, but girls still don't know how to neutralize our accent so good. Then we went on OJT, on the job training for benefits. I was partner with this girl. My first morning, I was partner with this girl. I don't remember Latricia. I don't remember her name, but I was partnered with her. She has call center experience. So she went first. I was like, let me just shadow you. Shadow meaning that I am listening to what she's saying and what the customer is saying and what is her response and so forth and what's the line of conversation. So I said, all right, let me shadow you. So I shadow her for the first from 8 o'clock to 12, which is our lunchtime. Shadow her and everything, and she showed me which one this. For my lunchtime, and me to go up on the call, you know, and my time to go take call and learn and get in the groove of being a call center agent. I don't know if I should call the company name, so I'm not gonna call the company name, I'm just gonna use Pillar, right? I'm gonna say, thanks for calling Pillar. That is not how I sounded, you know, because this took me some years to get the accent. So I said, thanks for calling, like me, I said, thanks for calling the Pillar. See what I mean? You hear me now? Thanks for calling the Pillar. This is Davina Bennett. Oh, can I see it?
He needs some milk.
I got flustered. I got really, really flustered. And she said, I'm calling about DMEs. I will never forget my first call. She's like, I'm calling about DMEs today. And I'm like, DME? I'm say, let me, you know, like, you have to remember. But told me get flustered. Hear me, DME? She said, yes. DME. So me say, DME. Hear the girl.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
You're the lady. Yes, DME, durable medical equipment. I'm like, oh, durable medical equipment. I say, you're the lady. Yes. So I say, okay, one moment. Brother, I mute my phone, you know. Mute my phone. So you're the lady to her friend. Can you believe I just called this girl and I told her that I'm calling about DME? And she said, DME? You know, like she's trying to remember what that is, like she don't know. And the lady said, then I said to her, DME, durable medical equipment. And she's like, oh, you know. Brother, I laughed. I felt embarrassed, but I laughed. Anyways, she showed me how to get around the system and I found DME. I gave her the benefit. She gave me the codes. I looked up the codes. I looked if they're medically necessary. All those good stuff. She got off the call, brother. God, I just done bury myself. From there, it wasn't smooth sailing, but it was better because I got over the first call, which removed some of my anxiety about, you know, talking to persons. But I still had my accent, right? I still had my thick Jamaican accent, my thick country accent. So we did 2 weeks of OJT, right? And still went on, still had my accent, still going on and all these things, till my trainer told me that I sound monotone. Mono told me that you just have your voice just leveled, you know, sound excited. You're more like you just sound like a can't bother. I then had to change how I, you know, sound. I had to sound perkier. I had to, you know, try to put some laughing in my voice, something, because I said, like, I cannot make, because of this. At the back of my head, I was like, probably if I not do what them said, them go fire me or whatever. So I didn't want that for myself. OJT finished, them start teaching about claims. Claims is about people calling about reimbursement, basically. I think it was January that we went on the floor full time. Went on the floor. The floor is, I sat with my teammates. My trainer was our team lead. I'm still talking the way I used to talk, country, accent, tick and everything, until I cannot pinpoint where exactly my accent changed. I just know that it was on the floor. It was when I went to the production floor that my accent, you know, got to this. If I try to speak in standard English, this is how I'll sound. If you want to comment on my accent again, one of the bad sound, conking on the head. So, conking on the head because I do a full video as to why I sound like how I sound. Yes, my Jamaican, the part where I go Japan, you got ear part one mixed with English. Okay? That's that. Stay tuned for the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, DND family. I appreciate the support. Don't just subscribe, send to the family and a friend, like, and make sure you leave a comment because I always in the comment section I talk to everybody. I also like on things. So yeah, wanna put a little comment. Let me just support you and put a little thumbs up on it, something like that. Yes, do it, man. So stay safe, stay blessed, and also, there's a problem. Okay, I'm out, guys. Bye bye.